Keeping you informed, prepared, and connected. You're watching 10 Tampa Bay with Jamison Euler, Caitlin Lockerbie, meteorologist Amanda Pappas, and traffic with Sarah Rosario. 10 Tampa Bay is live right now.
It's 6:30 this morning. As you start your day, we are staying on top of breaking news. Right now, FHP is investigating a deadly accident involving a Sarasota County deputy and a bicyclist.
Yeah, it happened just after 11:30 at the intersection of North Tamiami Trail and East Bay Street in Osprey. Traffic anchor Sarah Rosario keeping track of the traffic impacts this morning. You have some breaking details on that, Sarah.
Yes, Jameson, within the last couple of minutes, we've learned that this crash is now clear. At first, all lanes were blocked here along US 41 Tamiami Trail overnight at 11:30 when that crash happened. Then it was the right lane blocked, and now just into our newsroom, we're learning the crash is now clear. So no need to take an alternate route. We were looking at some options for you, including I-75 to get around it, but you can see traffic is okay here along US 41 after that crash involving a deputy and a person on a bicycle. This is what the most of our Bay Area roads look like. I-275 at Osborne. You can see we've got some flashing lights here in the center. That's just remnants from some overnight road work and reminding drivers to move over when they see crews at work. Also looking at the drive times across our Bay Area bridges. No big slowdowns to tell you about across our bridges this morning. And we're continuing to look at some rain moving through the area and the lingering impacts of some slick conditions. We'll send it over to Bobby with a look at our forecast and more on that.
Thank you very much. Beautiful sunrise coming up. That Saharan dust has thinned out a little bit, and so we have more bright, vibrant sunrises and sunsets. They're kind of dulled a little bit with the dust, but they do have some orange in there. Take a live look outside right now from the Ascent building looking east. Tampa is off in the distance there on the right-hand side. Temperatures have been varying. Most areas in the 70s east of I-75, lower 80s west of there. Showers still developing western Pasco, northwestern Hillsborough, and Pinellas County. Not a lot of rain, but you will find a couple wet spots. The heaviest rain that was in southern Sarasota County has now fallen apart, but watch out still for some wet roads on 75 as you head down towards Punta Gorda. Temps today going to 91 degrees. It's warmer than yesterday with more sunshine. Grab your sunglasses, and I'd bring the umbrella. There will be more showers developing right after lunchtime today.
This morning, a former Hillsborough County music teacher is waking up behind bars. 26-year-old Denzel Proctor is accused of having an inappropriate relationship with a student who got pregnant. Proctor was a teacher at Grace Christian School, resigning back in December. Deputies say he started the relationship in 2022 when the teen was 16 years old. During an interview with detectives, deputies say the teen, now 18, said she had a sexual relationship with Proctor on and off campus over the last 2 years. Now Proctor is facing several charges, including sexual battery of a minor.
Meanwhile, a Weeki Wachee pastor waking up in a world of trouble this morning after getting arrested for allegedly sexually assaulting a teen. The Hernando County Sheriff's Office says the girl was at home alone with William Martinez. And according to investigators, that girl said he gave her a THC gummy and a frozen drink she said tasted odd. They say Martinez then touched her sexually and forced her to touch him. A test showed the teen had both alcohol and THC in her system. Martinez is currently being held without bond. Looking ahead towards the weekend, funeral services are tomorrow for a fallen Citrus County Fire Rescue Captain, Michael Fletcher. Died on the 4th of July during a boating accident. His funeral is tomorrow at Seven Rivers Church in Lecanto. A procession starting at Fire Station number 9 will start at 9:45 tomorrow and end at the church right around 10:15. Fletcher spent the last 6 years with the department. Before that, he was a member of the Marion County Fire Rescue for 20 years.
This morning, President Joe Biden and former President Donald Trump, they're back on the campaign trail. President Biden will visit battleground state of Michigan as he fights off continued calls to drop out of the race. Just last night, the president doubled down, insisting he is not ending his bid for re-election. This was all during a rare solo news conference that got mixed reviews. At least 17 Democrats in Congress are urging him to step aside. But he says despite his shaky debate performance 2 weeks ago, he is still fit for office.
I've taken 3 significant and intense neurological exams. Can you name me somebody who's gotten more major piece of legislation passed in 3.5 years?
Meantime, former President Trump will hold a rally in Pennsylvania tomorrow. The Republican National Convention starts Monday in Milwaukee.
Now, this is 10 Tampa Bay Sports.
That ball snaps, you got to go. You got to pass rush, you got to cover. Play hard, play fast, and play together. It's all about playing together as a team. If you can't play together as a team, you don't belong with this defense, okay? And that's just my philosophy. It's still my philosophy. It'll never change.
Monte Kiffin, at 81 years old, had the same tenacity as the man who took over the defense at Nebraska in 1969. Hello, I'm Evan Klosky. It's a somber Friday morning knowing Monte passed away at 84 years old. This man coached at 7 colleges and 8 different NFL teams over the course of 50 years, but his most notable achievements are always attributed to his time in Tampa Bay, where he led the defensive unit for 13 seasons, including that Super Bowl 37 victory. Monte was able to watch his name go into the Ring of Honor a few years ago. He's the only coordinator in team history to earn that distinction. He was also in Canton 2 weeks ago to receive his Pro Football Hall of Fame Award of Excellence. During his time with the organization, the 2002 squad was his magnum opus. It's arguably one of the greatest defenses of all time, not to mention his creation, that transformative Tampa 2 defense alongside Tony Dungy is still used in the game today. Raheem Morris, the current head coach of the Atlanta Falcons and disciple of Kiffin, posted on social media saying in part, he was not only a legendary and innovative coach who had an immeasurable impact on the game, but he was an exceptional human being. Rondé Barber and Booger McFarland also posted, sending their love to Monte and the Kiffin family. When Kiffin received his award of excellence from the Hall, former Bucs head coach Tony Dungy told the Buccaneers website he coached energy, effort, and enthusiasm. And for him, that was easy because that's the only way he knew how to live life. Forget about football. Monte Kiffin is a legend, and he will always be a beloved member of our community.
He sure will. Well, some student athletes could get classified as employees. That's according to a federal appeals court. The ruling is a blow to the NCAA's long-held notion of amateurism in college sports. Current and former Division I athletes sued the association seeking hourly wages. The court focused its ruling on college athletes whose efforts primarily benefit their schools. The NCAA hoped the court would dismiss the case, but it now goes back to a trial judge.
Well, new this morning right now as the Tampa Bay area continues to deal with high temperatures and high humidity and Saharan dust, the local food bank is putting the word out for some specific donations.
Yeah, a long list they're dealing with out there. 10 Tampa Bay's Jenny Dean joins us in studio right now. And Jenny, the need in the summer, unfortunately, it always climbs.
It definitely does. Good morning to you, Caitlin and Jameson. Hope Villages in Clearwater, they help nearly 7,000 families each month right here in our community, and they are putting the word out that they could use some more help. And in particular, they need donations of water and hydrating drinks because that's what their clients are asking for more of. And with inflation increasing, the cost of living across the board, more families need help now than ever before. The summer is particularly difficult. We mentioned the heat, but also donations typically go down in the summer months because so many people are traveling. And there's another big reason.
Interesting, in the summer months, the kids are out of school. And a lot of the children are used to getting that lunch meal throughout the day at the local schools. When they're home in the summer, they don't have that extra meal.
Qualifying families can go to the food bank once a month and get enough food for 3 to 4 meals. And while that may not seem like a whole lot, it really does fill a gap, and it frees up some money to pay for other important things like electric and water bills or health care or medicine. So every little bit of help that you can give can really mean something to a family. Sure. You can drop off all of those donations of non-perishable food items. And again, they need the extra water and extra hydrating drinks like Gatorade, and to be able to give them a little bit extra while it's so hot out.
Sure. Yeah, such an important resource to the community. Now, if you can't give, because we all know prices are on the rise, there are other ways that you can help.
Absolutely, and volunteering is really good. Like if you can volunteer your time, but if you can't get to Clearwater at all, even to drop off a donation, you can donate money right on their website. They can put that money to good use right here in our community. So it certainly helps, anything you can do.
Awesome. Drum roll going.
Yeah, it's coming.
Are you excited?
Yeah, kind of.
Mixed reviews?
Yeah,
some teachers' kids probably like, no.
We still have some summer plans.
Vacations to get to.
Yeah.
Hey, this morning the countdown is on for the start of school. That bell comes fast.
Yeah, it is. It is. Summer's not over yet, but you can help teachers and kids get off to a great start this school year by donating school supplies. You can drop off items like pens and pencils and paper at Achieva Credit Union branches in Pinellas, Hillsborough, and Pasco counties.
Now, those donations will give students the tools that they need to succeed throughout the school year. 10 Tampa Bay, proud to help support all the kids and teachers who work so hard in our area classrooms. And teachers and kids, even though school is quickly approaching first day, it's not here yet. You still have some time to prepare. We looked at all 10 school districts. We cover all of them from Citrus down to Sarasota County, including Highlands and Hardee counties, starting 1 month, Monday, August 12th. We have links to each district's bus information and important dates to know on our website, 10tampabay.com, to help you plan. And Dad's got the back to school list already.
Oh boy, it's a long one, I'll tell you. And parents get to sleep in just a little bit longer for 1 more month. And then that bell's going to go off. All right, tonight, country music star Morgan Wallen having his second Tampa concert at Ray J. We'll have some details on how tonight's concert is impacting your morning commute already. Bobby?
I think a couple of showers close to the beginning of the concert, but they should be moving away from Ray J by the evening hour, so that's good news. But grab your umbrella if you're headed out today, and your sunglasses. More sunshine, more heat, and of course a few showers. My forecast is next.